Okay, let's study the lighting now. Okay, this time basic lighting is important to show the people's face detail. But this is not only talking about model's face, even same lighting you can apply outside, outdoor, like a morning sun, afternoon sun, and then evening sun, right? So that you have to study the light angle, and then you can choose where to take photograph, what time to take photograph, even outdoor, especially with compass. So you know the time you have to prepare all the shooting. But here in the studio, the same setting, but with today, she helped us. We have to show her face and then show very important three basic lighting. Okay, the first one is the butterfly lighting. It's very common, and then everybody, probably almost all your friends, probably you can take photograph with this lighting. This is a very orthodox and then very convenient and easy to put the people's face and the character. Okay, butterfly lighting from the face, the nose line, from the head to jaw, chin, symmetrical lighting. So this is quite orthodox, but very normal. I think probably about 2/3 or 3/4 of your friends, you can apply this lighting, right? So you can see this is very simple, yeah. And the important, especially, this is a studio, but background, you have to avoid her or model's shadow. So you have to keep the distance from the light, model, and the background. So that's very important. This is a butterfly lighting. It's a very standard. From the nose line, can see the symmetrical face, right? So this is butterfly lighting. Okay, this is the second one. We have to show little bit skinny people to make it little bit bigger face. And then this is we call broad lighting. That light show more highest light on the face, right? Okay, let's see. This is we can apply for little bit thick people and then little bit skinny people, like Europeans, very narrow face. Okay, Stacy, can you move a little bit? Okay, whole body, please. Yeah, so more comfortable. Close the chin a little bit. Yeah, and then move a little bit. See, this is broad lighting. So enhance the area which highlight is areas bigger than shadow area. Shadow area is smaller. So usually skinny people and then little bit like a narrow face, the people you can apply to make it highest light, wider. And then shadow path is shorter. And also, very important, this is a very nice for 3D effect. The shadow path, the another cheek, other than the highest light, show little bit of the triangle, upside down triangle here. So this is the portrait come out quite well. That's nice. That's very nice. Okay, this is broad writing. Okay, all right. This is the another one, third one. This is called short lighting. Why? Because highest light is shorter, dark shadow has become bigger. So this is like this lighting I can apply for fat people to make it look skinnier. Yeah. And this is also important to show opposite side a little bit of the cheek triangle. So this is important. You can see the effect. So this is the half and a half, but it's never seen on the cheek. Can you move? Yeah. A little bit more. Yeah. Straight the body. Yeah. Can you see the nice cheek light? Yeah. So this is the short lighting. It's very easy to apply for big white face people and then fat people. All right. Okay, next one, we can study lighting contrast, because lighting contrast with the same light and then short lighting, butterfly lighting, and then broad lighting, and then you can get the effect. But yet, how much this shadow in the your photograph you want to show? Skin tone? No, totally you want to make it black, very dramatic photograph. That's up to you. So I show you lighting contrast with exposure meter. It's very, very important. This, all the lighting contrast, if you can control in the studio or even without light, even sunlight outdoor, you can apply the same things, okay? So just now study basic lighting, where the light positions, how to face the models. And then this one is facing now butterfly, same, okay? And then the highest light is I use exposure meter to show how much this light hitting this her face. 11, F11. If you don't have exposure meter, you can use a camera's meter, and then you come here and then you have to check the cheek brightness. So you can do the same thing, right? So this is lighting contrast now. One is highest is 11. Okay, shadow how much? So I'm counting back how much the cheek shadow pass. 4. So aperture 4 shadow pass is dark. You have to open the aperture, right? So 4, next one is 5.6, 8, 11. 3 stop difference. From highest light to shadow, 3 stop difference. 3 stop mean one stop is 1 to 2 exposure value difference. 2 stop is 1 to 4 difference. 3 stop is 1 to 8 exposure value, 3 difference. So from there to here, this lighting contrast now is very high. So shadow is quite dark. Okay, this is the 1 to 8 lighting contrast. Use exposure method, very easy. Under the sun, you can do that, same thing. Shadow parts and the highest parts, you have to move. But when you make it the shadow parts, make sure not to hit the light. So you have to cover, right? Okay, see how it's nice? Everything's the face lighted up, okay? And then the shadow parts is quite dark. So this is in the photograph, limit 1 to 8. This 3 exposure value difference. So next one is the same lighting, and then yet shadow parts with any white paper, white clothes, or reflection board, reflection, anything. You can use, make it brighter, right? Let's see. Now, second one. Highest light is still same, 11. So now shadow, make it a little bit brighter. So how much the shadow? 5.6. So 5.6, 8, 11. 2 stop difference now. So this 2 stop, 2 exposure value, 2 EV difference. See how? This is the lighting contrast. Very easy and a very plain shadow is quite easy to see skin tone compared with lighting contrast 1 to 8. So this is a nice skin tone. You can see even shadow parts, all right? Okay, next one. Okay, 8, F11. So brightness one stop brighter than here, the shadow. So this is skin tone, the shadow skin tone, make it more brighter. And then everything's, you can see even the shadow parts ear, her left ear, you can see very well. So this is very casually nice photograph, especially the people are normal face. Standard face is okay. But fat people, make a lighting contrast a little bit higher so you can see a little bit more slimmer, even butterfly lighting. Okay, see once more. Very nice. Yeah, close the chin a little bit, make it body straight. Yeah. So this is a lighting contrast 1 to 2. Only one stop difference. F8, shadow parts F8, highest light F11, so one stop. So this is, we not control the exposure, we control the how bright highest light, how dark shadow parts. Okay, this is the, we control the lighting contrast to see how much shadow parts become darker. If one stop, one EV difference, very nice. Two stop difference is nice, you can see 3D effect. If 3 exposure value difference, the shadow almost black out. You cannot see the detail. 4 EV difference, or shadow become black, right? So let's master this lighting contrast, including butterfly lighting, short lighting, broad lighting, basic lighting. So you can take photograph even outdoor with your friends, your wife, your family. It's a nice photograph. Thank you.